Welcome to the 9 News Prep Rally.
Happy Sunday morning. I'm Ashley Moore, and welcome into the Prep Rally for the first state championship Sunday of the spring season. Now, yesterday, state swimming kicked us off, and now we head to the individual tennis championships.
In 3A tennis, one doubles. It's Peak to Peak taking on the reigning champs, Colorado Academy. And with the serve, it's Puma, Sydney Parkinson, who sends it over. Sun Devils return when Molly Kalachov sends it back. And Kent Divers, Anna Johnson, and Storm Beerley giving us a good rally. But watch this shot. Parkinson just threads the needle for the point as Peak to Peak wins the 3A double state championship. Then there was 4A one singles. It's Niwat Saha Kohli taking on Kent Divers Lila Modenauer looking for the three-peat. And that she does. This year, she'd win in straight sets, 7-5 and 7-5, as the senior goes out on top with 3 straight state titles. What a career. And major shout out to St. Mary's Ellie White, who won her first 3A state title in her senior season. In 5A, shout out to Rawson Valley, who had opponents on all 7 lines. And we'll begin on one singles. Rawson Valley's Emerson Bonner looking to unseat the reigning state champ, Valor's Caroline Doherty. And on match point, Bonner hits it long as Caroline goes back to back, and look at the embrace from her team.
I try not to think too much about it. I just kind of viewed it as another tournament rather than being like, oh, it's state. So I think that kind of kept me calm. And she's really good. I mean, I lost to her earlier this season, so it felt really good to come back and beat her.
In one doubles are Rawson Valley's Adia Farling and Cassidy Gordon, the reigning state champions, taking on Cherry Creek's Elena Sapesi and Zoe Howe. And to get us started, Farling with the serve. Sapesi responds, but so does Gordon. But watch the beautiful backhand for the point. But my favorite thing about this team is their energy. I mean, look at them. But Cherry Creek came in playing no games. The serve is out. The response is immediate, and Sapesi just drops it in where nobody's home as Creek takes down the reigning state champs in straight sets.
I mean, we didn't really see them as reigning champions. We see them as every other tough opponent that we've met. We knew it was coming for us, and we know it's coming for us next Tuesday, so we're proud of this win, but we're not satisfied yet.
It feels amazing because especially me from transferring here moving here from Houston, and now I found she's a senior, so I'm sad she's gonna leave, but just to be able to play with her on the court is just really special, and it's just amazing, this is what we've been working for.
Speaking of the seniors, singles bronze medalist and Fairview Stella Laird shares some insight on how all the girls are feeling.
It took a lot of work over the season, giving my best effort, and every single point mattered, and it's just a blessing to be here. I really enjoy competing. Every single girl here is such a nice person. I enjoy challenging myself, putting myself to the test. And there's a lot of really good players here. No match is an easy match, and it's been a blast.
No match was an easy match, and neither was the job of handing out the medals. But little Kaya and Vanessa loved it and told us why.
Because I like watching tennis. It feels really nice because it's really exciting to do it at our tennis, and we just love it.
In 4A diving, look who it is. Evergreen's Carson Harrington, the reigning back-to-back state champion looking for a three-peat, and this dive would help him do it. My goodness. Carson actually broke the 4A state record with a score of 696.10 for his 3rd consecutive title. But get this, last week at the league championships, he recorded the first ever NFHS score of over 700. He takes home the gold. His teammate Henry Palmquist took home 2nd. And Carson won Diver of the Year, while Evergreen's coach, Brent Brinkhoff, won Coach of the Year. But to 4A swimming, first we bring you the 200 IM. Pooters Micah Moore leading in the backstretch to take home the state title with no one close at a time of 149.66 and a place on top of the mountaintop. But in the 50-yard freestyle, I don't even have to edit this down. As fast as these swimmers were going, less than a second separating this field in the qualifiers. And look how tight it was. Final lap and the adrenaline is bumping. Anybody's lead at this point until Monarch's Ethan DeFrenzo digs deep and taps home first in 20.5 seconds. And the state title is his.
I mean, I don't think that there's any other adrenaline like high school state. I don't think club really compares to it. And Duncan, he's a great swimmer. Going up against him, it's always fun. But being able to come back, it's really good.
Oh, but you are in for a treat, the 200-yard medley relay. And as the swimmers head back to the blocks, a state record is in jeopardy, set back in 2023 by Discovery Canyon. Monarchs, DeFrenzo, taps home as last leg with a time of 1:30.02, a new 4A state record, but what a way to open the meet.
We really wanted to just kind of set the tone with the first event. We know it's going to be a close meet. It's going to go down to the very last relay, we think, so it's really important to, kind of kickstart it with that medley.
And if you couldn't tell by those last few events, the Monarch Coyotes do in fact bring it home with their first ever state title.
But before we announce an honor roll winner, we had some really good plays submitted this week that you will see coming up Tuesday. But the best one I have seen this week symbolizes playoff soccer to a T as Arapahoe took on Denver North. And shout out to Shaver Media for the clip. And here's Jeff Brenberg and Max Shaver on the call.
Goes to Rena Civis playing the 10. She might shoot from far out. That could go, will it? It's in! It's in!
Oh my God!
Rena Civis with the game goal from downtown.
Y'all know I like to read the highlights myself, but that was just too good of a call not to air. Overtime game in the playoffs, and freshman Rena Civis delivers the legendary play for the golden goal. Arapahoe might just have a few more weeks left on campus, but Civis will be that girl every day until it ends. What a play. And then there was this. Coronado's playoff clash against Adams City, and Coronado's Carrie Powell bent the heck out of that ball just out of the keeper's reach, back of the net, score. And just look at the embrace after. Pure playoff magic, and the Cougars are moving on.
And then there was Broomfield's Victoria Chorin with a full head of steam and the game winner with 3 minutes to go to advance to the quarterfinals. And also advancing is Denver Christian, thanks to 2 goals scored by sophomore Laya Skollian with this beautiful floater over the top.
And if you came for state volleyball, we're just going to have to wait one more Saturday for those highlights right here on the Prep Rally. But until then, it's that time to announce this week's honor roll winner. You at home had to vote. And the winner of that vote is Grandview's Bryn Godwin, who scored not 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, but 6 goals against crosstown rival Eaglecrest for their final win of the season. Congrats to Bryn. But reminder, we can't be everywhere, so if you're ever out of the game and see something you'd like featured on the Prep Rally, just send it over. That's all, folks. I'm Ashley Moore, and we'll see you next time right here on the 9 News Prep Rally.